Have you ever been caught in the crossfire of an ongoing drama and you just don't know what to do, don't know where to turn, and you can't even express your thoughts without them exploding in your face? I'll help you out. If you're stuck in that drama pit, I've been there before. It's not fun, especially as teens. There's so much going on, so much emotions, uh, especially all the hormones. It's like, ooh, but how can we deal with it? So, my first and biggest step is to just avoid it altogether. And you're probably like, Gabe, I need to know how to deal with it. That's not helpful. But I want to direct you to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. The wise see danger ahead and avoid it, but fools keep going and get into trouble. It takes two people to have drama. If you can dodge drama in the first place, you don't even need to watch the video. You're all set. So just knowing when to say things and when to not say things, that could be important. But when you've done all that you can to avoid that drama and you just can't avoid it anymore, you can't ignore it anymore, it's unavoidable. The best thing to do is to slow down. Do not get caught up in the moment because whatever you do, you need to make sure that you think before you speak. Because if you say something without thinking about its consequences, what it might do to people, what it might mean for you in the future, then you might end up in a much bigger mess, and that is not where you want to be. Everyone watching this, remember that guys and girls deal with drama differently. They handle things differently. They think differently. We are not the same. And so, even if you have the same values and you think that you think the same way, it's going to be a completely different situation. Guys, if you've gotten yourself into a situation that needs you to act a certain way or respond a certain way, you might think that your answer, your solution is perfectly logical. It makes tons of sense. That might not work quite as well as you hope it will, because humans can be very emotional, especially as teenagers. We have a lot of emotions going on. And so even if your response is reasonable, it's logical, there's a good chance that's not going to be helpful because other people, like other guys, other girls, may respond based off of their feelings, which is very easy to do. If you think it's reasonable or logical, it probably really isn't because you are caught up in it too. And that's fine. That's part of dealing with all of this. As a Christian, everyone says to put Jesus first. But what does that mean in this case? Like, does that actually help? And my answer to you is yes, that does help because once you have something else to focus on, then that means that your focus isn't on the drama. That means that it doesn't have all your attention, all your emotion, everything, your whole mind going into that drama because you're focused on Jesus first and his values. And so, again, I wanted to point out that it may not be easy, but again, it takes two people to make that drama. Galatians chapter 5, 22 to 23 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against these things there is no law." And so if you keep these things in mind as you're stepping forth into the battlefield of drama and who knows what's going to happen, then you're already dodging so many bullets right there. Because once you get yourself into the right crowd and the right mindset, then you've already done the majority of the work. You're not going to have as much invested into the drama because you're going to be invested into things like love and joy and peace and kindness and goodness and being faithful and self-control. So if you put these things first, that means it's first on your mind. So if someone gets mad at you, you can be patient and you can be loving to them. If someone is confused, then you can approach the situation with peace and gentleness. For me, I've found that the best solution to avoiding drama and not being as invested into it is by staying busy. And so if you keep yourself busy, then you're going to keep yourself out of trouble. That's generally how it works. Even if you aren't a Christian, these are good standards to follow because these really are helpful. It keeps you out of situations you don't want to be in. If that was helpful, click some of these buttons here below, below the video. You know what I'm talking about. And if you have other topics that you want me to cover, then tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.